some time away from your screens, we return with a comprehensive roundup of important stories making the headlines, from developments within the school to key stories around Nigeria's education, security, and social landscape. My name is Adgizi Daniel, and I'll be taking you through today's edition of SES TV Weekly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. The National Universities Commission has approved 6 new undergraduate programs at the Federal University of Technology, Minna, to commence at the 2026-2027 session at the university main campus. Followed a resource assessment exercise conducted by NUC experts who evaluated the human and material resources available for the proposed programs. The new courses include Artificial Intelligence, Intelligence and Security Studies, Nuclear Engineering, Nuclear Science, Water, Sanitation and Hygiene, and Mining Engineering. The approval was conveyed in a letter signed on behalf of the NUC Executive Secretary, Professor Abdullahi Yusufu Ribadu, by the Director of Academic Planning, Abubakar M. Dire, confirming that the programs will be offered on a full-time basis from the 2026-2027 session. A professor of Library and Information Technology at the Federal University of Technology, Minna, Professor Georgina Uche Oyedun, has called for more functional and interactive library websites at the university's 127th inaugural lecture, which held on June 18, 2026 at the main campus auditorium. Speaking on the theme, the relationship between library websites and information dissemination in the digital era, trends and challenges, she stressed that library websites are essential for effective information dissemination, teaching, learning, and research in today's digital age. She noted that the call became necessary because many university library websites still lack important interactive features. Professor Oyedun recommended increased funding, staff training, and stronger collaboration between librarians and ICT experts to improve library websites. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Farouk Adamukuta, commended her for the insightful lecture and valuable contributions to digital library services. The federal government is considering a new initiative that will allow journalists to accompany military personnel during selected operations. The Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, announced this at the National Security Summit organized by the Nigerian Union of Journalists in Abuja on Thursday. Presented by Rear Admiral Olusanya Bankole, Musa said the initiative is aimed at improving security reporting, promoting transparency, and giving the public a better understanding of military operations. He noted that the media plays a vital role in shaping public perception and national stability. According to the minister, the arrangement will enable more accurate reporting of security operations and strengthen collaboration between journalists and security agencies. He added that the move is part of efforts to build public trust and support Nigeria's fight against insecurity. The National Economic Council, chaired by Vice President Kashim Shettima, on Thursday approved the sum of 83,210 million naira for flood prevention and climate-related disaster mitigation across Nigeria during its 158th meeting at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. The fund approved from an initial request of 166,420 million naira will support the implementation of the Anticipatory Action Task Force aimed at reducing the impact of anticipated flooding. The National Executive Council said the decision was part of efforts to adopt a proactive approach to managing recurring flood disasters nationwide. Even after the meeting, Cross River State Governor Basi Otu said the council approved 50% of the proposed budget due to available resources and will review the framework later. He added that the intervention is expected to help protect lives and properties before flooding occurs. The federal government has announced plans to establish dedicated safe spaces in all 774 local governments across Nigeria to provide protection and support services for survivors of gender-based violence. The Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, disclosed this in Abuja on Wednesday during the signing of an agreement with the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency at the New Era Foundation. The initiative forms part of the National Action Plan on Gender-Based Violence and is aimed at improving access to care, protection, and justice for survivors. According to the minister, the centers will offer immediate support, referral services, and protection closer to affected communities. Suleiman Ibrahim said the move became necessary following the documentation of 2,755 gender-based violence cases between January and April 2026, with women and girls accounting for over 81% of survivors. He added that the government will also establish regional protection centers and deploy mobile support teams to expand services nationwide. And that's a wrap for this week's episode of Search TV Weekly. Join the conversation in the comments below and follow us on X, Instagram, and Facebook at Search Media MX. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.